back to the Slip of the Lip podcast with Barry and Ryan. This week we're going to do an off the cuff one. We've absolutely no idea what we're going to talk about, but we said we'd try to get a bit of a fun one because last week's were really serious and
last 2 weeks
have been serious.
Even did you see on our Instagram when we put up the joke about your man Brendan O'Regan? Like, I didn't know. Obviously he was a big deal in the CBS or something because...
See, I never went to the CBS. I didn't even know he was that...
No,
like a teacher until he was sitting here.
Yeah, I went to the Tech, like, and then a handful of the CBS lads were just like, Bo.
Yeah,
Bo. And
Mr. Bojangles and all this.
Bo. Like,
yeah.
Had to figure it out in the end, but shout out to your man Brendan O'Regan, and the week before shout out to Amy and stuff, but thanks very much for coming on. But this week, like Barry said, we're going to keep it very lighthearted and kind of fun. Well, not funny.
I feel like I'm in a job interview or something like that. I have nothing in front of me.
Sure, it's your own fault for not bringing it in.
But sure, it's off the cuff. How am I meant to bring it in if I don't know what I'm talking about?
It's not off the cuff if you're planning for it, be off the cuff.
Well, no, it's literally like, what we doing, don't know, right, call up, let's do it, right.
We have a big lad coming on next week, but we're not going to say who.
Yeah, we're not going to say that.
We'll do that next week. He's coming on next week anyway. We were chatting to him there. I was chatting to him on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he said he was down to do it, so
hopefully that'll all work out and all like that. And then we'll have someone on the week after.
Yeah.
That's already done, like, so.
Who's that?
That's the person that's coming back.
Oh yeah. Is that really? Is that happening?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You talking to him?
Well, he was talking a few weeks ago. He'll probably,
Yeah?
I think so, yeah. So, yeah. So
we're very smoke and mirrors here.
Yeah, we're very kind of don't know what's going on and all this, but look, we have to have one of these every now and again. We kind of lose the plot a little bit.
I was going to do how well do Ryan and Barry know each other, but...
Yeah, because like I found out today, I woke up this morning, went onto my Facebook, and it's our 8-year Facebook friend anniversary, and he didn't even get me nothing or nothing, so...
I saw it and I was just like, I'm fucking far too busy for this.
Yeah, so fuck that. Do you ever like and share them jokes? Like?
I shared one about 2 weeks ago, and I used to like when
was that a 2 or a 3? That was like 2 weeks ago. What was that?
That's the coffee. Pouring in fucking coal into me coffee, like fucking diesel. But no, when I was going to college, I think it was in like second year, I fancied myself as a bit of a boxer. And used to do a bit of training for Carlo IT in their boxing club and stuff. And
this is the Rocky Balboa stage he was going through.
Yeah, didn't end well. We had a fight night, like, and then like it was my first proper fight. I'd done a few spars and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't very good at all. But I fancied myself anyway. But like, I was in the changing room, the home changing room, and then there was a guy from Kilkenny or whatever, like, and he was going to fight me, and it was just like a complete mismatch. I remember walking up to him there was a weigh-ins and all the day before to try and make a thing of it, like, and I went up to him anyway. How's it going? I'm Ryan, amateur, like, and he was, I'm an amateur as well. I was like, how many fights have you had? He was like 21, and I was like, I thought he said 1, and I was like, oh, he's grand. I did fucking grand. Like, then your man come up to me, he was like, he's 21 fights, you've no fights, you're gonna get the ring kicked off. Oh my god. So fast forward then, next day I'm practicing 6 o'clock, going to the change room, stuff like that. I meant to step out about 6:15. I'm doing a bit of shadow boxing, it was fucking deadly, like, and had the singlet and all on, and then I was like necking. That was the picture. It was Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
So I was going around thinking I was sponsored by Red Bull, even though it's and your man, I just hear whoop, whoop, and your man was just eating. You could hear your man practicing, like, and I was like, that's not him, like, because I was only fucking 60 kilos, so I was light, like, I wasn't like, I wasn't heavyweight, and your man definitely wasn't heavyweight, like, but oh man, the sound of him hitting the pads, and I was like, I've lost. I haven't even stepped out. And your man,
mental, man. You lost before you even got in the ring.
Yeah, but the teammates were like, don't go out there, you are going to and there's could be about 200 or 300 people down from the college watching it in the sports hall. Like, I think they still do it. Went out there anyway, and they started the fight. I think I got stopped in the third round anyway. You were meant to do 3 3-minute rounds,
right?
And they didn't 3 2s for me, because I was just like,
I'm just fucking call off.
I think I caught him with like 2 jabs, and I just ate about 48 fucking punches. Like, absolutely horrible. But I got a plaque at the end. But
is this one is like, what to get now, what the kids all get, a participation plaque, like
participation.
You got under ring, fair play to you.
Yeah, you have 4 black eyes. Well done, like, but that's what that was on Facebook. But no, I never share them. Never share them really. Facebook's dying anyway. I don't care what anyone says. All Facebook is full of now is ads.
Yeah, it's dirt.
Yeah, but like, even at the start of when we were doing the podcast, well, we still do the podcast, but when we were starting doing the podcast, like, Facebook's still a massive part for us, but it was like, we used to kind of do ads here and there, and they don't really work. Like we gave it a try with one or two things, and like they don't, like I don't think they work anymore.
No.
I was even
just kind of do our own thing.
Yeah, like Facebook Business Manager and all this bollocks is stupid, like, you know. So do it. What do they call it? Do it naturally.
Yeah, just like if it's good, it's good. If people listen, let people listen.
Yeah.
Like,
and don't do what a lot of podcasts do, where they buy stuff and they try. And a lot of people on Instagram do that as well. They buy stuff and they try. If you follow me and like this and comment on this and share your friends and all this, you can in a chance to win this competition for like 2 tickets to do this or whatever. Like, you know, it's so stupid. Like, you're just buying people to. They're not even supporting you, they're just liking you for what you have for that minute. Like, they're not going to listen or they're not going to watch for anything. Like, you don't buy people.
Like, we literally just do this, and if fucking
shoot the shit.
Yeah, if your ma looked at this, I'd be happy enough. Like, you know, just
my ma looks at them and she just gives out because we curse all the time.
Oh yeah. But you do forget it, like, especially when it's just me and you. I curse all the time, but that's just because it's like we're sitting and just having a chat anyway. Will I tell you about my brief boxing career? I don't know if I did like
Sally's or something, was it?
No, I was in the boxing club for about a day, and I went up to train when I was about, I don't know, 14 or 15. No, maybe a little bit older, maybe 15, 16. I don't know when it was anyway. I was a chap, and I went up and I was doing sparring, and they put me in against Jonathan Gannon.
Who's he?
He used to be one of the lads on the road a few years ago. I think he lives in Dublin or somewhere now, but went in anyway, and I was like, yeah, grand, yeah. You know, he was tall and skinny, I was just fat, so it's like I'll well have him. And like, you know, I had the headgear on it, but it was just, man, constant boxing the face off me. I sitting there, didn't even swing back or nothing. I was just in shock. Fucking boxing the life out of me. And after that I was like, gonna come to football. Fuck this.
You want to get fit, like, boxing is just right? And even like, the lads that do the MMA and the jiu-jitsu and karate and any of that stuff like that, fuck it. If I was outside or got in an argument with someone and saw an MMA, like, and I knew a lad done MMA, I'd fucking run a mile. No way. Fucking put you to sleep by just jumping on you and choking you, like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have fucking.
Yeah, but you're not really meant to be doing that, like, when you're out and about. You're not really meant to be like fucking choke holding people. If I could put someone in a guillotine, like,
and choke him out, or fucking do a double leg and jump after him and fucking choke him and whatever, there's loads of stuff that
but you'd be quite well suited and all for that, like that he was trained and that he knew all that he'd fucking.
That's what I mean. Imagine you could do that. I'd be biting the head off everyone. I would, yeah. He looked funny. I mean, no, he didn't. Have him in a hay and just drag him and leave him in the cloakroom and Sally's.
Just go up to the bar, pint of Heineken, please.
Yeah.
Did you order it?
Yeah,
straight.
Exactly. Just panning people out at the bar.
No queue anymore, fuck it.
Just a pile of 10 lads on the floor. Stop.
So, like, we've literally no topics for nothing.
You stop saying that, we're getting on grand.
Yeah, we're alright, yeah. It's not like that I'm usually have something in my head to talk about. It's that's it, like, it's just like, right.
What happened to you in work?
What happened to me in work?
Or, like, what happened today or yesterday or fucking this week? It's Thursday now, so it's Friday Junior, that's what they call it now. That's what the Snapchat people call it now.
Oh, is it? Man, how shit is Snapchat? Have you seen it?
Like,
man, it's dirt.
But I never use Snapchat anymore, so I don't, like, girlfriend ever saying to me Snapchat is like what did I call it? Snapchat?
Oh, man, you can't even talk.
No, it's
Twee.
It's lava.
Is it 2 or 3? Twee.
But she was saying that the Snapchat's just gone shit.
Like, I used, like, you know the way, like, you swipe right now when you see, well, you used to swipe right.
Swipe right?
Yeah, you're fucking rubbing off on me.
That lava coffee.
But anyway, like, you still swipe right, but like the lads you follow aren't really there. It's just kind of random fucking popular people, and you're like, sure, where the fucking is all the boys I follow? Like, sure, not even listening to me.
I am listening to you. I'm just fixing the wire. I was on it the other day, and a lot of Geordie Shore boys come up. I was like, I don't even like yous.
That's what I was on. The Charlotte one out with Geordie Shore.
Yeah, I like her, but don't like fucking Gaz or anything. He had a baby actually.
Did he?
Well, he didn't have the baby. He
fair play to him.
Parting the baby. Oh, I'm not getting into that again this week. Fuck.
Yeah, jeez, man, will you stop bringing up babies? Like, we've had that. Right, forget that.
Oh, stop.
So how was work?
Grand. I can't get over the difference. Like, just I'm working in Sandyford now. I remember last time I was talking this, I was saying I didn't have a job when I was looking, but now I have a job again, so I'm delighted. Really, and I'm fucking made up with the job as well. Does exactly
what it says on the tin.
Yeah, it's fucking deadly. Like, you know exactly what you're going in for, and you leave on time, get in on time. People are nice, so I'm delighted, and it works well with me college stuff as well, with the masters and all that. Like, so I'm made up, but like, it's in Sandyford, so in the morning it's only taking me 45 minutes to get to work. 45
that's massive
compared to like in Sandymount when it was an hour and a half, you know. So I haven't rang you yet complaining about the fucking.
Yeah, which is a massive plus for me, I have to say. It was usually definitely 2 times a week.
Yeah, I'll be cracking.
What,
I'm
cracking?
going to drive into the back of someone. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fine, you can't be doing that. I don't care. I'm going to drive into the back of them, or I'm going to drive off the fucking pier. One or the other.
It was definitely, you had a lot to do with the rock music you used to absolutely blare out.
Yeah, well, you're playing, like, you have to though, like, you have to play something fucking angry just to fucking pass. Well, not angry, like, you listen to podcasts and stuff, and then if you've listened to Fighter and Kids always on Monday and Wednesdays.
Right.
So if you watch them, and then Joe Rogan's out every day, I get that, but like sometimes Joe gets fucking shit people on that you've no interest in. He had a guy on actually this week, and if anyone likes Joe Rogan and haven't watched this one, I forget your man's first name, but I think his second name is Goggins. And this guy's just like, he was not a Marine, but he was just kind of this special ops army guy, like, and completely turned his life around.
Played COD, like.
No, man, don't even take piss. Like, this lad was a fucking loser, like, and like £300 man, and fucking he wanted to be into special ops, and like he lost. I think he was on drugs and drink and shit like that. I didn't listen to that. I listened to about an hour and a half of it, and I turned it off, like, cause it's just really fucking. You'd motivate yourself that much that you'd nearly fucking run through a wall listening to it, like, you know what I mean? Just because, like, when you hear people, I'm mad into that. Like, I know I'm getting away from the point here, which we have no point, but like, do you know, if you listen to something, you know, if you're feeling down, you're having a shit day, and you're like, it's like, oh, fucking the whole world's against you and stuff like that, and then if you listen to something, I take massive motivation from other people, and I think it's probably a self thing with me. What's it called? A self
Like, what is it with you?
like a not a self-hatred, but
Self-loathing?
not self-loathing, but it's just like you can't motivate yourself, so you look at something and then you get motivated by that,
Yeah.
by them, or
Yeah.
something. Like, you fucking look at some motivational fucking film, or fucking some yoke on YouTube or something like that, like,
I never do any of that.
you know?
Never.
But you're mad into the fucking ASMR. Tell everyone what ASMR thing
AMS. Is it AMS? Something like that. Anyway, like.
What's it mean again?
Oh man, I've no idea what it means. Can't even remember. But like, I've trouble. I'm sure a lot of people, like you yourself, like I always have trouble falling asleep, get into bed, do all that. You know, say I'm on my phone for a minute, set the alarm, put the phone down, and I'm like, my brain just goes, right, you know what? It's time to go fucking wild here and start thinking about all this mad stuff.
Yeah.
So I start listening to ASMR. I seen it on a talk show or a podcast or something last week, not a week before. Yeah. And I said I'd give it a go, and it's really weird, like, but it's like it tricks your mind. So say it's like you go sleep and it's triggers, it's like someone is going to just tap something, or you know, I don't know, it's all different sounds, and so you listen to the sounds, and it's like your brain isn't thinking, it's just listening, and you just fall asleep. I'm asleep in 10-15 minutes now, where I'd be hours in bed.
It's the one you're looking at.
But I'm not looking at anyone. I'm literally have the phone on the side, and I'm asleep.
Your one is a fucking. She's not like, she's that good looking. I don't think she's human. Like,
man, she's not even that good looking. She's alright, like. But that's only one that I showed. That's only one I showed you. There was another one on.
That one's called she's called ASMR Darling.
Darling, yeah.
So if you're fucking interested in what Barry's talking about, give it a whiz there and go on to.
Yeah, if you do have trouble sleeping, give it a go. Like, fuck, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like,
type in ASMR Darling into fucking YouTube.
Yeah, I found this. Now I used her the first night or two. I have another one now. It's like, it just comes up on my phone. I don't even know what it is. It's ASMR.
I couldn't do it.
I don't know what it is, but it's literally, it's no words. It's no one talking. It's just, you know, it starts and it's just noises, little noises, and now I've said it to a few people in work or whatever, and it's like, oh, do you not think someone's like crawling out from under your bed?
That's what I was like,
because it's like scratches and like
it's like fucking pages turning in,
or like rubbing the outside of a book, or like, you know, something ripping pages or something like that. It's all these little noises now, and if you are like anyway like jumpy at all, you probably shouldn't listen to it, because you probably won't sleep, like. But I'm not like that at all, like. So I just sit there, I lie in the bed, and I'm like, 10 minutes gone straight away.
Because you were telling me, you got me onto it. This is about a week or two ago, isn't it?
I think about 2 weeks.
You said to me, you was like, give this ASMR Darling one a go, and I was just anyway. So went to sleep, turn off the lights and stuff, and there was no curtains on the windows, because the curtains were getting done or something. So literally anyone could have been looking up. Like, I couldn't see out, but I'm sure someone could fucking see in. Like, and I put this on my locker anyway, playing it, and I'm trying to go to sleep, like, and your one's like, oh, she's doing all weird shit, like, she's I got hitting a can and stuff like that, and I'm like, there's fucking someone tapping that window now, and Barry's telling me to listen to this, and she's like, like tying her shoelaces, like the noise of like a cord.
Are you looking at it though?
No,
you just put it down.
But then, like, it's just really fucking weird.
I got away from the voices now. It's just sound. It's just sounds. No one's talking.
Like the sound of a ripping sheet of paper. How's that meant to get you to sleep?
I don't know. It triggers your mind. I don't know if it was a podcast.
Just read a book.
No.
Read a book.
I just don't read, man.
I bought a book the other day. I'm mad into Steve Jobs. I bought one over in Easton's.
Why did you buy one in Easton's, right?
Because at Christmas time I went hell for leather, and I was like, everyone wants books. Everyone loves books at Christmas. Yeah. So I went over and I was like, my ma loves to cook. Like, dad's a baker and stuff, but my ma fancies herself at home. So, and she has loads of cookbooks. So I got, do you know Rachel Allen?
Yeah. And
your man Dermot's son. Not the fucking actor.
Gavin.
Is it him?
I don't know.
No, he doesn't do that. He's into gardens. Dermot Gavin.
No idea.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, got this 2 books anyway, and they were about €45 for 2. And big massive cookbook yokes, like. And I went home and I was like, I got a fucking sense that my man knew what I got her. She must have been rooting in the room or something, like. And she was like, do you get me books? I was like, no. She goes, well, I've a load of cookbooks. I was like, sure, you obviously know about your books. Like, she goes, I don't want them, so you may bring them back and get something else. I'm like, right, fuck you. So I brought them back. Easton's don't give you your money back. They'll only give you a voucher. Okay. So I had a fucking voucher now.
You rang me up and you were like, man, what is the protocol with in a shop? I was like, no, they can just give you a voucher if you want. Oh, that's a lot of bollocks. What the fuck?
Do you know why they do that? Because people just buy books, read them, and bring them back.
Oh, yeah.
Like a library.
You couldn't really do that in a bookshop. Yeah. It's not like in a supermarket. It's like, there was definitely only half a packet of Jaffa Cakes when I bought this. Did I tell you what happened to me Saturday night?
No.
Man, right, I was in work and I got called to the tills. It was like this. I hear this one cracking up, and I was like halfway up the shop, and I was like, I need to speak to a manager. Now. So I was like, no, Jesus. So I turned around.
Were you manager?
Yeah. So I turned around and started walking up, and then they called me, and I'm like, oh, she's cracking. So I went up, and this one had a bunch of flowers, and she works in the town and all like that. Okay. Well, she was showing me these flowers, right?
You're going to tell me who it is after this?
Yeah, I'll tell you who it is after. She was showing me this bunch of flowers, and now, man, these flowers were in bits, like in absolute bits. She spent her husband spent €30 on them, right? So I said, you know, the bouquet, the actual just wrapping was about this big, but the bunch of flowers in the middle was about that, and they're all dead wilted roses,
right?
And she was like, have you seen them flowers? And I went, yeah. And I was like, I want a refund on them. I was like, have you got a receipt? I was like, I haven't got a receipt. I was like, I can't give you a refund. Have you seen these flowers? Yeah, I understand that they're wilted and all, like, and they're in pretty bad form, but I can't give you a refund without the flowers. My husband bought these for me 20 minutes ago. Look at them. Would you buy them for your wife? And I was like, no.
So why did he buy them for you?
He was like, but I didn't buy them. Your husband did, and I can't do a refund without a receipt. And she's cracking up and waving these flowers at me and all like this, and she's out in the car, and I was like, will I get him to come in? I was like, has he got the receipt with him? No, he hasn't got the receipt. I was like, he's no good to me. Like, sure, she could have bought them 2 weeks ago and come back and wanted her €30. But anyway, she cracked up. Anyway, she threw the flowers at me.
No way.
Yeah, hit me and all this. And I was like, she was like, I'm never shopping here again. I was like, sorry about that, good luck, good night, and all this. So she left, and I picked up the flowers. She bought the flowers in Apple.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like, so I obviously don't work in Apple, so I was sitting there looking at these going, oh my god, I'm so happy. So I went to run out after and be like, love, you actually bought these, but I was called and had to jump on the till, and I was like, that was sick. But I left the flowers there for like 2 or 3 days hoping she'd come back and give out. I might drop over to her work at some stage and be like, remember the flowers you got? You actually got them in Apple.
You tick.
You fucking dick. Like, she cracked, man. Shouted the shop down, but sure enough.
I never do that in a shop.
I never do that either.
No, but like, I'm even stupid. Like, if I fucking, like, I would never cause a scene in a shop.
But if you think about it, how bottled did the husband? Like, the husband must have pulled into the car park.
Yeah.
With the wife. The wife got out cracking. He must have just at some stage went, I could have bought them an apple. I'm not telling her that though, because she'd bait the life out of me. So he just sat in the car and said, I'm saying nothing.
Yeah. And he probably thought he was being the right lad as well. As like, I'm in the bad books made by her, a fucking bunch of roses.
Man, you should have seen the roses.
They're all probably dead.
They're in titters, like.
Fucking hand outstretched. Here you go, love, and she's looking. I'm going, what the fuck are these?
Yeah. How much did you spend on them? Bring me back to the shop now.
€30. They saw you coming.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, I like that. That's one of the things I like miss about working in retail. Like, just the concept. Like, do you remember? Because obviously Super Value. I remember I had one guy coming up and he was cracking. He was old enough, like, but he was cracking because he couldn't find the Tesco value fucking toilet roll. I was like, ooh, you're in super value. And he's like, yeah. I was like, no, sure, we wouldn't stop that. And he goes, hi. Couldn't understand.
Yeah,
like,
couldn't understand.
Charles get the funny. Oh, you've got new uniforms as well, actually, didn't you, bastards?
Oh no, only managers got new black. Fucking, yeah. But do you remember we were saying about the YouTube motivation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it kind of got me thinking. Like, so, like, what is your thing? You like, because you were talking to Conor Byrne about this when you was on these motivational videos.
I used to watch like. It's just fucking. I don't really watch them that much now, but in college they were a massive part of like every day, like even 2 or 3 years at the end of college. Like in first year, not really, because you think you're deadly in first year, but second year, third year, and fourth year, like you're always fucking working in college and studying and all that stuff, staying up late and all. And if I knew I was going to be staying up half the night trying to get an assignment done or trying to get some drawings done or whatever, like I'd put on a really long, like 3-hour, 2-hour motivational speech. Like Les Brown is one of the guys that he's a big black guy, but he's one of the world leaders in motivational speaker. And yeah, you have your Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins is a great hook on Netflix. It's called I'm Not Your Guru, and he's just like, he costs a fortune to go to. Like, you could spend fucking 10, 15, 20 grand to go see this guy. Like, big massive seminar, and he just changes people's lives. And it's really good just by talking to people and just by having a great presence and being able to speak and just.
So is it like you get the feeling at the end of it you're positive, your mental attitude's better?
You literally, if you watch a Les Brown or an Eric Thomas, he's another guy, and they all seem to be black. Well, Tony Robbins isn't black, but like these guys started from absolutely nothing.
No, we're here.
Les Brown was a twin, and he was an adopted twin, and they were adopted into a really broke family, and just. He left his home, and he always wanted to be an entrepreneur and a soul trader and stuff like that, and he started up a business, and he was working in this firm, and he couldn't pay bills, he couldn't pay his rent and stuff like that, and he used to sleep on a hard concrete floor, and used to wash him like all night and stuff, and then he'd get up and he'd wash himself in the toilet and stuff, and like he'd be smelly and stuff, like, but he had literally nowhere to go
in the toilet. Not even in the sink.
No, like in the sink, or obviously in the bathroom, like the water closet.
Right.
But,
no, I thought, like where you wash your hands and all.
Yeah, okay. Like they used to slag him because he was working as a motivational speaker, and he was getting washed up in a fucking wash hand basin in some free fucking toilet, like, you know, and just that kind of stuff. And then you build up and build up and build up, and they get better and better and better careers just by fucking hard work, dedication, and a good team, as Floyd Mayweather says. But I love all that stuff. I love seeing people start from nothing. I love seeing what do they call them? Underdogs. Yeah, just work it and beat the fucking system, because the system is there to break you. I honestly think the system is there to fucking break you. And if you work hard enough at stuff, that fucking the world's your fucking oyster. Like, I really do believe that, and I really do believe that if you can speak things into existence, like if you say things and you believe, it sounds stupid saying it now on a fucking podcast, but if you I really do believe that you think you're going to do something and keep saying it to yourself and fucking you can nearly see it. Like, Conor McGregor talks about it all the time, and it's in that book by Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. A lot of people read that, and really, really successful people always talk about this book. It's called The Secret, and I read it and I thought it was very good, and I'd advise anyone else that's into that kind of stuff to read it. She has a few other books out as well. There's another one by a different author called The 48 Laws of Power, and there are all these laws that you kind of abide to and stuff like that, and you memorise them and all that, and you can just use them in everyday life. I just think it's very, very good, and I firmly believe that you can definitely speak things into existence. Yeah, no, I believe that. A lot of athletes would agree with me when I say that. Like footballers, especially, like your man Messi always says that. Like Ronaldo always say it as well. They're mad into it, but I think it's just kind of cool. Like, my whole thinking of it is like, if you think positive, you'll be positive. Yeah, and if you're around positive people, that's a massive thing. I always have said that. Like, you surround yourself with positive people, think positive thoughts, them think positive thoughts will rub off on you. If you're not thinking as positive, like, so, like, if anyone's there and it's like, they're going through a bit of a bad time or anything like that, and one of your friends is, just a general positive person. Yeah. Even try to be around him a little bit more, and he's positivity, his or hers attitude will rub off on you and not announce yourself, like, that's what I always think. Like, guaranteed, if you hang around with 8 fucking ages, you guaranteed that you're going to be the 9th. Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly it.
You hang around with fucking 5 broke people, guaranteed you're going to be the 6th broke person out of that group.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, that's it. Like, it is about. Well, that's what I completely believe. You know, like I always say, like, you know, surround yourself with positive people, positive attitude, reflect on you, and all like that. But
that must be terrible as well. Like, I'd hate to be. I know 1 or 2 people that are in relationships at the minute, and I know 1 or 2 people that aren't. They don't want to be in that fucking relationship, but they're so used to being. They're in a relationship that, like, I was talking to one guy, and he was just saying that he wouldn't know if he broke up with his girl, that he wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because it's such a massive routine. But because he said he's fell out of love with her a long time ago, like, but he just doesn't want to fucking, because he doesn't know what to do. It's become a routine.
So you can't be
just
like
a part of everyday life. Like, they don't talk like they used to. Like, that must be fucking shit. Like, that you just got used to this everyday circle, fucking, you know, on this fucking hamster wheel.
But I'd say that obviously happens to millions of people. Like, you know, it's just gone routine. It's just been so long. You're just, you know. But
as soon as you start losing the spark, as soon as you start stop losing. No, if you haven't seen someone in a long time, you get butterflies, like I do. Anyway, if I don't see Eva get butterflies, for a week or something like that, then I see her get pain in my stomach, like you get butterflies. But that's just fucking me. I feel like if you lose the spark in a relationship, that's it. Yeah. Good luck, because it's very hard to get it fucking back. But look, I could be talking out my fucking hole here. I don't know.
But
that's just my thing anyway. It's just me personally.
Yeah, but it's all a personal. You know, whatever we think, and at the end of it, one thing that kind of came into my head, I said I was going to say it to you. My niece turns 18 this weekend. Do you remember, like, say you turning 18, and like if you could, like, I always say, if I could talk to my 18-year-old self, I would have just been a quite a different person. Like, you know, if you could say something to your 18-year-old self.
Stop hanging around with the friends that you were hanging around with then. Yeah.
I'd probably be like, it's not as bad as what you think it's going to be, or, you know, life isn't as bad. You know, it will all work itself out. Yeah,
like, I used to try please people and try be somebody like, I was just a fucking loser. Like, looking back at me now, if you could look at yourself, like, I was just
I know,
easy, like, and I wasn't a fucking bad chap or anything like that. I was just trying to please my friends all the time, trying to fit in, like, and it just didn't. I don't even hang around with that group.
Like, I would have kind of, like, if I seen myself like when I was 18 now, I wouldn't like.
No.
Like, I wouldn't be friends with my 18-year-old self.
No.
I was out last weekend. Was it last week? No, the weekend before.
Fucking invite arsehole.
You never go out on Sunday. Don't even start.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you stopped going out on this Sunday crack because you were fucking mad for it about 2 years ago, and it was like, man, Sunday pints in the oldest pub in fucking Ireland. I'm like, why? Go out and spend fucking 50 to 100 euro on absolute bollocks
on Sunday. Who spends 100 euro on Sunday?
You do,
man? No, I don't, man. If I spend 50, I'm doing well. Like, you might have, like, what, 6 pints, and then you're off home, like, happy out.
Bollocks.
Telling you.
After seeing Liverpool lose again. Did you see Chelsea and Barcelona?
Yeah. Did you see United last night?
No, what happened?
Oh,
the fucking lost? Or
no, the drew. It was just, like, if I was a United fan, I just would not be happy with the whole situation, with the whole way they're playing, with. It's just so boring. Like, I'm not even saying that just as a Liverpool fan. It is so boring to watch. I was working, thank God I got on. We got the last about 20 minutes. It was violent.
See fucking William for Chelsea though, I hit the post twice.
Yeah.
It's like, you poor chap.
Good goal though. Messi.
Yeah, it was class goal, man. Messi, like, fuck Messi.
Man, he's unreal, man. Stop.
I know, every time you get the ball, it's like, oh, he's gonna score.
Yeah, he's just unreal.
He's fucking terrifying.
He made, like, Courtois look shit for that goal. It's just like, when Courtois is class, like, it's just like,
it wasn't his fault, it was Espelikueta's fault for sliding.
No, but I know, but it was just like, yeah, you know, it was just.
It was Iniesta. How old? Iniesta's about 54.
He's surely 34. Is he 35?
He's absolute pure class. Every time he got subbed off and, like, took a shot to the camera went to the Barcelona fans, and they were just all bowing to him. Like,
yeah,
they absolutely
class,
love him. Like,
in fairness, but
you know,
this is it. So anyway, like, before you rudely interrupted me,
why did I rudely interrupt? Oh, yeah,
because I was talking about going out. So I went out 2 weeks ago, and as you were saying, that was the first Sunday I think I've been out. Oh no, I went to a christening early in January. But bar them 2 Sundays, that is the only time I've been out since before Christmas.
Right.
On Sundays.
It is only February, like.
Alright, like, but I used to go out every weekend. Now I go out like once a month on a Sunday.
Oh, you say Christmas? I thought you said January. Alright, okay,
No.
fair enough.
So I'm going out next Sunday.
Yeah.
Is the plan, because one of the lads are home from Canada. So
Oh yeah, give him a shout out there, because I know he listens every week.
alright, John Power. So shout out to John Power. He's back at some stage. Anyway, I don't know if it's next week or no, it's not next week. Could be the week after. Anyway, he's back soon enough. So you know, shout out to John and all that jazz.
Best luck to Andy Keogh as well. He's headed on over to Holland.
I seen that on the Instagram.
So he tunes in every week. So shout out to him. I love when people go away and are still watching us or still listen to us and stuff like that. I think it's fucking deadly, and I really appreciate it. Like, to know,
it is, like, because at the end of the day, like, we did start to just have a chat and all, and it is great. Like, as I was saying for the third time, so I was out on this Sunday, right?
So you brought John up?
Right, okay. So I was out on this Sunday, and as we were saying, like, it's great that people, you know, would say that you listen and like that, but there was a good few people that come up and said that they listened, and
to the show?
Yeah, to the show, and that there was, you know, I was in the Old Ship, which would be probably, you know, my favourite pub in the town and all, and there was a few, would we say,
local lads,
older women,
alright,
that came up and was talking about the repeal of the 8, and that we, you know,
that got a massive
I got
there's a fair bit of feedback there on the comments on Facebook. Alright,
I'd say
I'm steering clear of it because
it's not to do with us, like, but I'd say that was the most we've ever got in like feedback wise, messages wise, even messages to us. Like, we've always said that, like, we did it to try to get 2 points across. We let the two people get their 2 points across, and then that's it, you know.
It was only to fucking learn. Like, I just wanted to educate myself and educate people that are similar to myself that might listen to the podcast. I know now, I have a fair idea now if the referendum comes up, who I'll be voting for. Before 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have had a fucking iota, so now I know, and I have a clear opinion why I am voting for that side. I'm not going to say who, obviously, because it's just no one's business but my own. I love doing stuff like that. I love learning about stuff like that, and it's a great way to learn on the podcast.
And we said, like, we were going to do that podcast because no one else is doing that. Like, we could have talked about, like, the week we did the first podcast, Johnny Sexton got that drop goal against France, won the Ireland game against France, and we could have talked, like, about that, like, every other podcast in the country. But I haven't seen anyone else talking about repeatedly on the podcast.
A lot of people don't care about it, and I think it's just a massive thing not to care about.
Yeah, how could you not care about it?
Exactly.
So we said we'd talk about it, and we talked about it, so, you know, and if we get the guest on that we were talking to on next week, it'll be light, you know, it'll be lighthearted. It's not going to be a mad
He's kind of famous.
Yeah, he's kind of famous.
He's Instagram famous anyway.
You know, he would be our most famous person we've had on. Yeah. No, well, yeah.
No, Emer's pretty famous.
Yeah, Emer. That's what I thought was that. Emer would be our most famous. Well, I wasn't here.
We had Ian Adams on. He's going to be famous.
Yeah, I actually was talking to Ian the other day. Yeah. We
might get him back on.
Yeah, definitely. He has a few irons in the fire.
Yeah.
You
better fucking take him out then.
Yeah, he's saying no more to me, like, he's saying a few irons in the fire.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah, I was sure, like, fair play to him, like, you know, he'll release it when he needs to release it. You know, I know,
release it on here then.
A lot of respect to, like, all the people we've had on.
Yeah.
You know, it is such a small town, to be fair. Like, everyone kind of knows everyone, and we've had people on that I've never known, never seen, and like, you do think you know everyone in the town.
No, you don't.
How
many people do you think live in Arklow?
I'm gonna guess, right?
20 grand. 20,000.
No, I'm gonna say what, 16,824.
That's absolute waffle, because a couple of years ago there was 14,000. I think in 2007 there was like 14,000.
Alright, it's only a guess. Do you know
60% of the world's population is women?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Someone said that to me the other day. Isn't that mad?
That's mad.
Yeah, you'd be delighted if you were single, wouldn't you?
That's what I was just going to say. Like, there'd be no excuse out there, lads. Come on, get a finger out.
Delighted.
You know, a couple of lads there I'm thinking of. Get a finger out, boys. 60%. Have odds in your favour. But yeah.
I'm fucking wrecked. Shall I wrap it up here?
Yeah, look, we wrap it up here. We said we'd only do this because look, we've been fairly flat out all week. Ryan's only started back his new job and all this.
Well, I started back last week, like.
All right, Ryan. Like, don't be so petty. Like,
don't have me at work that long.
So Ryan's back in his new job and all, and I got bet with flowers during the week, so we're all a bit stressed and all this. So we said we just kind of get back on, have a chat, and
just shoot the shit.
Yeah, we haven't really proper talked since the last. Well, we haven't even proper talked in about 3 weeks because every time we've talked, it's been about the podcast coming. Yeah, so it's been serious topics. I queer talk with my hands.
You do, like.
I only noticed that when I was watching back on the podcast,
on the video.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, we're hoping to get someone on next week, which he's fairly big in the town, fairly big around, so that'd be great. And then we've someone lined up for the week after as well.
You're looking at me. I have no.
You don't know who's coming the week after, right? We've someone lined up for the week after as well.
Right.
I'll tell you when we close up and we.
This show is just full of stupid secrets. Yeah. And you seem to be leading the fucking secrets.
Yeah, I really don't know nothing. I'm only guessing, but I know hopefully we get your man next week. Be very good, and then we know we're getting someone in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I say we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been the Slip and Lip podcast. Thanks for listening. Good luck.
Just stop you there. That's I actually say that.
No, you fucking don't.
I actually say that.
You never say that.
I always say that. This has been the Slip and Lip podcast. Good luck.
This has been the Slip and Lip podcast. Good luck.